We're SLACKRR and you're watching dogstockTV.
Welcome to dogstockTV. I'm your host Henning, and in this episode we're going to meet the Saturday band SLACKRR.
Another day and another setback. What you said but you never meant it. All the times that you had your own back, tripping up to get in your own way.
Now, without further ado, let's go down to AJ Simmons' house where I met the guys.
Hello,
Hi,
Who is SLACKRR?
I'm Scotty.
I'm Kate.
I'm Joe.
Great! How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just came in from Reading last night with playing.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Firstly, thank you for being a part of Dogstock. I was looking through your past gig history, and you've kind of played some bigger stages and festivals. So, what made you decide to take up the offer to play Dogstock in the first place, since we're like a tiny sort of gig?
Well, there's loads of reasons really. I mean, reason that we got to play a lot of these bigger festivals is we started off doing smaller festivals, and you know, we started off on smaller stages, and we've been fortunate enough to play some bigger stages. So it's all about, you know, sort of coming back round to that. And plus, it's for a great charity. So I mean, there's a million reasons why we've decided to do it. It's just, you know, a start-up festival. Why not support it, get behind it, and go from there, really.
Oh, great. You don't have to talk just on your own. Anybody else can chip in at any point. So,
I did feel under pressure.
So, I've also seen like you're pretty much constantly on the road. Like you're pretty much going from gig to gig. And that's pretty much right from the start as well. Like since your existence, you just hit the ground running just like that. So, do you ever take a break, and sort of how does it fit around your lives? Is that your full-time job now, or?
Right, pretty much. How does it fit around our lives? It pretty much became our lives for at the moment, which is great, which is really fun and exciting.
Taking a break is like sleeping in your van sometimes, pretty much.
While moving.
While moving. While moving.
So,
taking a break. I suppose the last time we took a break, we ended up in the studio recording some new stuff. So it's pretty full on. It feels weird when we get like a couple of days. I kind of get like, well, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. I guess you just get used to it.
Yeah. I think it does become difficult to like stay still once we've been out on the road for so long.
Yeah. So tonight is our 223rd show, and tomorrow.
How long did this band exist, like up to now?
2 years. Tomorrow is our birthday.
And 200, how many shows?
223 was the count.
223 shows.
223
Yeah,
tonight.
okay,
if we
so
make it to tonight's show.
I don't even know of anybody that's busier than you guys.
It's a lot of fun. We feel really just blessed and humbled that people keep asking us to come back to places, and we get to meet so many cool people when we do it. It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, brilliant. Well, anyway, Joe, you're the new guy, aren't you? You've only recently done. How do you find this slotting into such a busy band?
It's weird, it's a change, because I hadn't been vegan for ages, and then it's sort of just full on.
Oh,
So it's a big contrast, but yeah, it's pretty sick.
Oh, cool. So, have you got any plans to venture out of the UK, like go Europe, USA, Canada?
Yeah, that'll be for next year. There's like talks of.
So you've got plans afoot, like to go outside?
Yeah. We're hoping to get over there. I don't know, sort of. We'd hope March, May kind of time, but
cool.
It just depends what else sort of happens. But next year is the one I think for heading over to, or we think for heading over to Europe, and yeah, if America want us to go over there, we'll go there. Well, if anyone wants us to go, we'll go. We don't mind to travel.
Brilliant. So you've released, well, if I'm right, you released one full length.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all I know, actually.
Oh, we had an EP that came out in January. We were just going to basically put out singles to start with. 2017. Yeah, so like this time 2 years ago we put out the first single. Then the next one came out in June 2018. Then the third single came out in October 2018. And then by that time we picked up our management and they said you need to put a physical out.
Right,
because
okay.
You've got nothing at shows. You're just like, you go into, you're playing all these shows and that's great, but you haven't put a physical together. So we put the EP together, which is called the I Know EP. Which has the original recordings of like the singles, plus an extra acoustic track on there, and I Know, which made it onto the album.
Yeah.
We just put it out as an EP, limited run of that, for just anyone who came to see us.
So yeah. And the full length is called Time It Waits for No One.
Yeah,
is that correct?
Time It Waits for No One. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what my actual question was,
after we've done all of that,
in the run up to Dogstock, have you got anything new planned? Like any new releases?
Ooh.
Are you allowed to say anything yet, or can you not?
We've been in the past couple of weeks starting what is probably going to be album number 2.
Are you gonna get that out in time for Dogstock, or?
I don't want to make any promises.
Okay.
But it's been written, it's in the recording, and sort of
Brilliant.
demo stages.
Maybe we can hear 1 or 2 songs then.
I think you may do.
That would be brilliant. So going a little bit off track, how do you feel about the original music scene these days, especially the punk genre? Because it's kind of fairly evident it's gone backwards a little bit, like let's say 10-15 years ago. So do you think it's sort of growing again now, or is it shrinking further, or is it even on life support or something like that at the moment?
It's kind of a tough question for us, because we went around 10-15 years ago, so it's like we hear.
Oh, you're still young, aren't you?
we have people going, the scene used to be great. I mean, everywhere we go has been really, really cool. We've been really lucky. I mean, there's bands like My Chemical Romance are making a comeback. Obviously, Rage Against the Machine. There's a bunch of really great guitar-based bands. I mean, I suppose it's like a lot of chart stuff's been dominated by like emo trap and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're seeing more people at shows. We're going to our friends' shows, and there's more people kind of coming out to the actual venues and supporting things. I wouldn't say it's on live support. I guess it's just not like guitar music maybe isn't at the forefront at the minute. I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a tricky.
I accept that answer. It makes sense. Like
in terms of the punk scene, I mean, I've been sneaking into punk gigs since I was like 14, and like the punk scene's always been there as far as I can, like as far as we can all see, and I think it's always going to be there because it's just got strong roots in like the DIY and sort of the community like spirit behind it, as opposed to like some of the more, I don't want to say like sort of fashion trends that come and.
Maybe it was a bit of a trend more, and now it's confined to the people who are actually into it, rather than just going with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Like the people who actually are there for the music and for.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, cool answer.
Yeah.
I'll reflect on that when I watch the footage. It was a bit
the ramblings of an idiot,
Where would you see SLACKRR in about 5 years' time? Do you have like a plan, or just go with the flow? Right, shut up now. Hey, what do you think?
I'm waiting.
I'm not really sure. I think it's difficult to have a plan.
I've got
as such.
That's why I didn't want you to say anything.
There is no plan.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all that.
No, but I'll let you speak. Like, do you have sort of an idea where you want to go with this? Or?
I think it's the same with any band. It's like you've got your ideas of where you'd like to see yourself. I think we've always kind of taken the idea of aim for the ridiculous. So like, just be like, I want to be the Foo Fighters, and if you get anywhere close, probably not. You'll at least be driven to try and get as far as you can.
I like that idea. Like,
do you know what I mean? Just keep pushing forward, because you never know what's going to be around the corner. We didn't realise that we were going to be like headlining a stage at the Isle of Wight Festival this time last year, and that came up, and we were just blown away when they asked us to do that. So it's
it's a good attitude to have.
Just aim as high as you can, and if you don't quite make it, just have fun doing it.
be here on the 18th of April for Dogstock. Hope all of you guys can join us. It's for a great cause and there's some great bands playing as well. This last song, if you guys want to grab a partner, have a little bit of a dance, that would be a beautiful way to end the evening. It's called Lessons. Take it away, Joe. If I had your strength, you set off mine. You set fast convictions for wasting time. We dance until sunrise, watch the sky night from the shore. And we're back to back, like brothers in arms. We'll take on the world, pretend it's ours. Never forgetting, never a step at a time. You turn me inside out, turn it upside down. You go around and around, go around and around, 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 around. I stand as I'm in all of my faith in love and inspiring. You never get boring, I'll tell you things that I'll stand as I'm in all of is never clean, and things that were said still echoing in my head. For all of the time, stay on my separation, wasting time, will be far too late. And you are beautiful, thank you so much. Closest that we get, will be far too late.
Yeah, I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more questions for me?
Tell us more about Dogstock. Tell us more about the charity. Why everyone should come to this event.
Okay, I'll speak to you and everybody else there. If you're just joining now, watch the first episode, honestly. It's going to give you a lot of answers to the question you might have, and that Scotty had. So, hey, thank you so much for coming in,
Thank you
guys.
very much, man.
Thank you for having
Lovely
us.
meeting
Looking
us.
forward to it.
And,
Thank you, man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and I'll also put some footage into the episode as well. Very much.
Cheers.
Great.
Thank you so much, Avenue Gold Rose. Thank you so much, Noble. You've been beautiful. Give it up for everyone who's played tonight again. The guys on the bar, Dan for putting this all together. You guys have been amazing. We've been Slacker. If you take one thing away from this show tonight, take this with you. Drive fast, take risks, and come and buy some more merch and say hi afterwards. We've been Slacker. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless you, everyone. Good night. The closest that we get will be far too late, and I said. The closest that we get will be far too late, and I said. The closest that we get will be far too late. I've spent my time learning all of the lessons. I've spent so much. Good night.
Thanks so much again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Follow us on Facebook for Dogstock, the link will be in the description. I've also got a GoFundMe page, which I will also link in the description, where you can donate to Alfie's Angels, the charity we're involved with, or to the bands. I would give you a preview for the next episode, but I haven't sorted anything. But stay tuned, there's something coming very soon. Thanks a lot.